few weeks ago, this girl texted me that she wanted to come over. It's the middle of the night. This girl's messaging me saying some really out-of-pocket stuff, and I, not too long ago, moved out of my parents' house and now am living pretty much on my own, but I do have 2 roommates. In other words, I have complete freedom. I can just pretty much do whatever I want whenever I want now, even though I'm still a teenager. Anyway, this girl is texting me saying, hey, I want to come over, and she's asking me really weird questions and making statements about how she likes my abs and all this, right? So instantly, having a brain, I know what this girl wants. Anyway, I decided, okay, I'm gonna let this girl come over, which might have been a bad idea, which I'll talk about a little bit later in this video. But first, I want to talk to you guys about my past and how it led up to this point. I can think all the way back to elementary school. I was exposed to corn extremely young, like a lot of you watching this right now. And ever since I was exposed to things that I shouldn't have seen at such a young age, it really did change me. All I could think about when I was exposed to this explicit content at such a young age was girls. So elementary school, I'm here, and all I can think about is like, dude, I want a girl that likes me. And of course, as guys do, I had numerous crushes, but the thing about it that was really weird is my mind would always go to these bad places, and that makes me sound really weird, but I feel like I couldn't control it. Now, I couldn't actually get a girl to like me to save my life. I felt like there was nothing I could do, and I was too nervous and self-conscious to actually make a move. And this continued all the way through elementary school and middle school. I literally could not get a girl until the very end. It was about 8th grade. This girl that I had a crush on, she actually ended up liking me back. Now, what's weird about it is as soon as this girl started liking me back, I completely stopped liking her. And I think this is because of how messed up my brain was from such a young age. I had extremely high standards, and that's something that would continue pretty much my entire teenage life. Mind you, I'm still a teenager right now. And that's going to be really important when I chime back into that moment that I was talking about a few weeks ago, when this girl was on the way to come over to my house. But before we get there, we need to talk about high school, because I'm past elementary school, I'm past middle school, still hadn't had any girls in my life, and then I'm early high school. There was not a single girl that I could get to like me back. They would show some interest, but nothing ever actually went through, and I was too self-conscious to ever ask any girl out. So like I said, after being exposed to those things at such a young age, now in middle school, I'm like full-blown addicted to explicit content, let's just say that. And that's a struggle that most guys go through that nobody talks about. So I never had a girl all throughout middle school and high school until eventually I came across who would become my girlfriend. And this is where the signs of my problems started coming back, because anytime I was with her, I always wanted to do things. Once again, this is a result of me having those problems that I mentioned earlier. So anyway, me and my girlfriend at the time, after we broke up, I went on a literal spree of pretty much trying to get with any girl that I could. And as sad as it is, it actually kind of worked. I went with a lot of girls, and it was just a problem, and I wish I never did that to this day. And what that did is it completely desensitized my brain. And I thought so deeply that this is something that I wanted. I thought this is something that was absolutely necessary, because at the time, all of my friends, even as far back as middle school, are literally losing their virginity to girls. And I'm just confused. I'm like, why am I so late? How are all these dudes doing this in middle school? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It felt like something that I needed in my life. It literally felt like I'm a weird person if I don't do that. Until I did that, and then I found out that it's actually nothing to go insanely crazy over. It can actually lead to a lot more hurt than good. I mean, one of my friends right now who's a teenager got his girlfriend pregnant, and they're literally having kids, which is just crazy, because could you imagine having a kid in high school? It's insane. So anyway, all of my past actions have led up to this one point, and the girl is driving on the way to my house. Now, me already going through all these issues and already being with all these girls, I'm actually tired of it at this point. Like, I have no goal to like just hook up with girls. That's not even what I want. So as this girl is coming over, she sends me a text, and I really hope she's not seeing this video right now, because it was the most out-of-pocket thing. So what she said, and I'm not even joking, I've never seen a girl come this forward. She said, I'm on my period, I hope you don't mind, while she's on the way. And I had no intent of doing any of that. What I wanted to do was record TikToks for my spam account, just because I wanted to have some fun. I didn't want to do that at all. So after she said that, she's on the way, and I'm making spam videos on my spam account, just making a ton of jokes saying like, yo, what is this girl trying to do when she comes over and all this. So like I said, I'm just trying to conversate with this girl while she came over in the middle of the night after telling me that she's on her period. And all I can think about is like, why would you say that and then ask me if it's okay? Like, it's pretty obvious what she wanted to do. But me being me, I was just trying to have fun. I wasn't trying to do all that, but she was coming forward like no other. I've never seen this before. So we're sitting down in my living room, and I'm just asking her simple questions about herself. Like, what do you do? All this, that, the other, like, where do you go to school? And she's literally grabbing me. Like, she's grabbing my face, she's grabbing like everything, right? And I'm at the point now where I'm literally like uncomfortable. I'm like, okay, what is this girl doing? Then she asked me, can we go to your room? First off, I'm like, nobody's even home. It's literally just me. But she was like, yeah, can we go to your room? So we come in here. Yes, in here where you're watching me right now. Like, we go right over there and we're like in my bed. And then we turn on just some random movie. As we're watching this movie, this girl is getting so dry with her speech. Like, I'm trying to talk to her and she's coming back with like the worst responses. I'm making jokes. She's like fake laughing. I'm like genuinely like completely being myself. Like, I just didn't care. Then all of this led up to one moment. We're sitting there. She's being dead silent and she grabs it, bro. I'm not even going to say what it is. She grabs it. Unwarranted, didn't say anything. I'm like mid-sentence and she did that. Now, me being a guy, I was in between like saying like, yo, what's going on? And also not really caring because I mean, bro, it's like a girl. She's like attractive. She's in my room, all this. But I'm just like, okay, like what's going on? Now, that being said, I haven't said a word at this point when she did that. I'm just sitting there like thinking of what to say because I have no idea. I'm like, I don't even want to do this. I was like, should I do this just to like make her feel good? Like, I literally don't know. Then I do the literal most out of pocket thing I probably could have done. And you guys let me know if you think I'm messed up for doing this. But I go in to kiss her and then I say, I'm not that type of guy. And then I say, can you record me? I'm not even joking. I got this random girl who told me that, or asked me if it's okay if she's on her period, that came over to my house in the middle of the night after I moved out and I'm completely alone. She's literally in my bed. And I say, can you record this video? And I stand up, I get out of the bed, I grab my salt spray, Simpletics.com if you want it. This is like one of the hair products that I made and I promote all the time. And I just start spraying it in my hair, spray it on my arm, and I'm like, can you smell this? So this girl was recording me, literally like bright red in the face, like tomato face. And I feel bad for this because like I feel like I shouldn't have done this regardless, but I think it was pretty funny. So she's recording me, her face is bright red, and the flash is on, it's on me, and I'm like, are you recording? And then I basically do a salt spray review on my TikTok while this girl is like trying to do all that. And the entire situation was actually documented on this spam TikTok that I keep referring to. So if you don't believe me, literally just go watch that because I recorded like every bit of her coming there. And then I never recorded her face or showed her face or anything like that because I would never do that. But what that made me realize, bro, is this generation is screwed. Dude, if you haven't lost your virginity, I'm not saying it's that bad of a thing, but it could ruin your life if things go wrong, and it's really not as good as people say. In my opinion, it is far more worth waiting because once you go there, you really don't go back. It just stacks on, you get more and more and more, and that's a mistake you don't want to make. I'm not shaming people who do that all the time. You can do what you want. I'm not saying it's that bad of a thing, but what I am saying is that you shouldn't worry about it, especially if it's because what other people are telling you. Because most people overhype it, they just try to make you feel like they're winning and you're not. And that's just not the case. So if you're in middle school, high school, maybe even graduated, it doesn't matter. You should not worry about that. I just want to see wholesome people again. Ever since that girl did that, I'm not even joking, I've considered going completely celibate, like doing absolutely nothing with any girl. No masturbation, none of that. So bro, just think about it. It really is not that deep. Just wait. Just wait. Do not force it, whatever you do. Maybe if it comes to you naturally, that's fine. But keeping your innocence, see, that's something that when you lose it, you can't get it back. And I'm trying to get it back, bro, because it's such a good feeling to feel like a kid again, and that just kind of, that can ruin it for you. And anyway, ever since that happened, anytime I talk to a girl or hang out with a girl, I just get her to record me for my TikToks. Not even joking. You can go check that account. So I believe in you guys to make the right decision. Go check out the spam account because it's so funny, bro, if you have TikTok. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned.